Hello, I'm Kristen Vossler, and this is my research proposal. The topic and research problem I identified were that there are issues regarding non-traditional students in online education. But how do educators define non-traditional students? Currently, non-traditional students are thought to fall into the following categories. They may be working while in school, have dependents, have a disability even. And in reviewing the literature, many of the qualifiers for non-traditional means that these students could also be considered at risk. The purpose of my study would be to help better define and identify what being a non-traditional student means in higher education. I think that before we as educators can solve any of the issues regarding non-traditional students, it's important that a better definition be identified. I believe that most definitions that I found were so broad and encompass so much, it led me to believe that perhaps being a non-traditional student is more of the norm. I think the significance here is that it's really important with the growing amount of online learning in higher education to really understand where non-traditional students are coming from. And that way we can help contribute to their success. I think there's a great importance on the part of the school to get to know the challenges that a non-traditional student might face when entering a program. The type of questions that I would ask a university would be, for example, how many students enrolled in online courses are over a particular age, or working, or financially independent, have a documented disability. I think that these types of questions will give better insight into how many of these students are taking online courses. I would like to identify a particular online learning program, collect those numbers, and use those numbers to compare to the rest of the student population and learn whether or not these non-traditional students are taking more online courses. I think the biggest ethical consideration would be that I'm collecting personal information on students. I think it would be vital to convey to the school that data collected would remain confidential and only used in this particular study. I think that collecting this type of information would help create pre-enrollment strategies for non-traditional students. In conclusion, I think that educators can solve the issues of non-traditional students, but a better definition is needed. I think that data could be collected from university online programs to help shape that definition. Thank you.